Hey man, okay, so this is going to be kind of a strange lesson because, you know, Pete is so far away from this. I mean, he's a fifth away, he's B6, this is E9, so like I said, there's some of the stuff that's just basically not going to be possible to get, but I'm going to give you some places where you can get those sounds, and I'm going to have to stop it a few times because it's just so weird to play on this tuning, but I'll piece them all together so it's hopefully seamless. Let me get some volume here. Check, 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 check. Yep. Okay, so the first part we're going to do is just this section. Okay, so kind of starting out, this is kind of all over like a C and a G. It's sort of vague. The bass is just hitting a G, but he's kind of going kind of from C to G, so. So this is starting with our A pedal down. I'm doing just sort of the 8-7-6, but it's mostly 8-6-5, but it's mostly 5 down to, so that's 5, release the A, 6th open. That's kind of what he's doing. And this is on the C fret open. And then he's just kind of arpeggiating a little bit. It's a little bit vague under there with the, especially with the flange. Yeah, and then we're going, so, sort of this dribbly arpeggio thing. And then we have 8 and 6 on that same fret. I would play the 8 and 6 with my my 2 fingers because he's kind of sliding down and getting this sound. And ending up on A and B down on the 10th and 8th on the 3rd fret. So. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of slide into it to get a little more of that, like I did. So you kind of, when it gets down to the 3rd, you're on 10 and 8 with the A down. And then we go back to 8 and 6 on the 3rd and slide back up and hit 4th string. We'll get you his sound. So, so he might hit the 5th there, definitely hits the 4th. We can slide up to 11, put the A and F on. Now I want to make sure that my my 6th string is in here. I hit this again. And I come down from A and F on the 11th, down to my C fret. And then hopefully you have this change that drops your C, or your 6th rather, down a full step, because he's got a change that's definitely getting that sound. So that sound. And then we kind of do the same thing going to a G here. So I do A and F on the 6th fret. So again, that move is A and F. It's sort of vague what harmony he's using. You could either use 8, 6, and 4, or you could use 6, 5, and 4. And that's with the A and F. I release the A and F, and I put my knee pedal in, or whatever drops that string down a whole tone. And then when I get down there, I release it. That's a big part of the sound of this whole outro. Okay, so we got... I think his harmony might be more 8, 6, and 4, A and F. Release them, drop that string, and bring it back in. Okay, so I'm gonna pause it. Okay, so now we're down here on this G fret. That's kind of hard to get in without his tuning. But it's basically doing, the phrase is essentially 7th fret on the 4th, or 7th string on the 4th, down to 3rd, 8 on the 3rd, A in on the 3rd, 10th string, release that, and back to the 8th string G note. So. Okay, our next phrase we can actually get pretty close. We want to slide up to our A and B on our 10th fret, G. And that's 8. You hear him slide up. Not from there, but... Yep. Okay, so that phrase is pretty easy. Slide from wherever, go to the 10th fret. 8th string, 6th string, 10th fret. 5th string, release it. Hit the 6th again, it's still the B on. Okay, so now we slide up on the 8th string, hit the 5th string, the A pedal in, release the A pedal, and back down to where the B is. Sound. Yep, so. And then I put the A back in, so I got the A and B down, and I'm sliding to on 4 and 5 from the 14th to the 15th fret. It's that old phrase. Oh, sorry. Okay, next phrase, we're still up on that 4 and 5 on 15. It's the best way to get it here. We're kind of hitting 4 and 5, and then hitting 4 again. As I slide down to 13, I drop the E's. I still got my A and B in here. And then I hit the 5, release the A, so we got, put the A back in, release it, slide down, and we're hitting the 5th string on the 10th fret, and then we're getting to the 8th fret, 5th string. So this is a pretty close approximation of what he's doing. Right? And I'm not picking that again when I'm hitting the 10th. I'm just kind of stopping on it. So pick, release, that's just one pick. So, and then he does, hopefully you got this 6 again, lower the 6, and go 6, 5, 4, release, back up. If you don't have that, you could slide from 6 to 7. So then he's going, and this is 4th string, slide down to 7, back up to 8 with the A, release the A, and then we come up and we put the A back on, and he kind of dribbles out of it. Let me hear it again. Yeah. Yeah, so A back in, and then release the A. Alright, there's that. Okay, so our last long phrase is we're on this 8th fret. He kind of just dribbles at a little arpeggio there. Sort of 8, 6, 5 with the A, then release the A. Okay, now we have this long walk up that actually does kind of transfer, which is nice. So he's going, these are the notes basically though. And I'll have to listen to it to get it exactly, but the way that I would play this, I would start down on the 3rd fret, 8th string, I got the B pedal in, I go 7th string on the 4th fret, 6th string on the 5th fret with the B pedal in, and then I would slide up on that 6, drop the E's and release the B, 6, 5, 5 with the A down, release it, that's on the 8th fret, so that first part. Okay, it's all a nice little phrase over the G that's usable even in our tuning. Then I leave the E's dropped, and I go. That's just 8, 7, 6, 5. Then I go 8, slide up to the 13th fret, E still dropped. 7th string, 6th string with a quick pull off of the B pedal. And then the 7th string again, so it sounds like this. Let me hear this then. Yep, so then we go up to, this is the 5th fret on the 6th string, and we're starting with the B pedal in and just kind of rocking it in and out twice. Okay, that's B pedal in, B pedal out, again. And that phrase can be done on 10th, starting with the, we kind of bring in the A on the 10th string, 15th fret, down to the 13th. Take the A off, slide back to the 15th and put the A back on, so. Then we hit the 8th string, the 15th fret again, so. Then we slide that 8th string again up to the 5th thing. And we hit the 6 with the B down, so. Then 5th, release it to the 6th with the B pedal still on. Make sure I got the phrase right. Yeah. And then the end is sort of sliding. I have my A pedal down, I'm on 4 and 5, and I'm sliding. It's kind of hard to tell where he's sliding from, either the 13th or the 14th, up to the 15th. And then he's kind of messing with dropping the E's and dropping and releasing the A pedal. So you can kind of hear this little dribble. So he's kind of releasing the A and dropping the E's at the same time. And then going a little bit back to the 13th fret, he's got an interesting little harmony. Yeah, so that's drop the E's and then release the A, Play those two again, 4 and 5, down to 13th, still dropping the E's. And then 10th with the A and B. We're only using the A, but that's basically the phrase. That little dribbly one leaving. Oh, sorry. And then you can't really hear them anymore. Okay, I'm gonna edit this down. That's really tough to turn Sneaky Pete phrases into this tuning, but that is most of the notes and the harmonies to get pretty close.